And I'm right back where I left off. And now it's time to just open the map. I'm gonna cancel that. It's annoying. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this one. Wait, no. Hmm. You know, I don't like that we don't actually see the quest marks. Well, I mean, I guess they don't do that in other games either. So I put like the little stars, so I know that here there's a quest, and here there's a quest. I'm gonna have to do eventually. So let's just teleport over here. Need those. While these two, well, hopefully this. I don't know if this is gonna be enough to finish Encore's companion quests, but once it's all done, while they're uploading, I'm gonna continue exploring and then record more after.
According to the treasure map, the sword should be around here somewhere.
Why are there so many Tic Tacs? Are they having a party? They look really angry.
They're not much of a threat.
No need to be afraid, Ying. We'll keep you safe.
Mm-hmm.
You probably don't know this, but Woolly Warrior once met a huge cat monster 100 times stronger than her, and she was so scared that her legs were trembling. Really? That's right. But even so, she stood her ground. Because she had all of her friends behind her, she had to fight. Just like the situation we're in now. You can't let a few small TDs beat you down.
Encore, she's like a normal child.
Let's make this quick, Encore.
You might be of a similar age to her, but you have like abilities. I have no idea how.
The show begins.
Probably absolutely ass synergy, but I don't really care. Havoc Rover is actually pretty cool. The rule of cool.
You two were incredible. You betcha! Wait till you see what else we can do. Am I right, Rover?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
We'll take on anything they chuck at us. Quick! Let's check and see if the sword's around here. Is that some kind of puzzle over there? Do we need to put something inside of it to activate it? Oh, it's a bit too high for Ying and me to reach.
I got it. Looks like we just need to place the treasure map on top.
Oh, puzzle. Oh, I see the thing in the distance now. Okay, this is becoming a little bit too real now.
Whoa, there's another puzzle.
Was it not in the story before?
Well, random twists and moments do happen here and there. It's an adventure after all. We're so high up. This is even higher than any of the climbing games Mom and I used to play. Just keep looking ahead and it won't be as scary. It's easy. Here, watch.
How far does Encore's manipulation of reality using her imagination go? Like...
Wind guide me.
I'm gonna try to use Rover more for like quest-related stuff, just for extra immersion. Been doing it with Genshin too lately. It's fun.
So, is this the sword in a story that can slice through anything?
Forget about the sword. What's the notes?
It's the mountain chopping sword of courage.
Okay, Rover, let's not be mean here. Looks unique.
Oh, the sword's actually made out of wood. And it's missing a small piece too.
Okay, well, at least Ying notices that it's kind of plain.
Look, there's a letter.
What does it say?
My dear little warrior, you found the first relic. Right now, you must be thinking, what a plain-looking sword.
Yep.
How could this ordinary wooden sword possibly be the legendary sword of courage? Don't feel disappointed just yet. Think back on what you've been through so far.
Not much.
All the challenges you faced along the way. The waves under your feet felt so high to you. And the treasure chest above seemed ever so far away.
You know what, fair. If you look at it from a child's perspective, I guess it could be kind of scary.
Yet still, you continued to climb the mountains, every step of the way, until you finally reached the peak. Your courage has been heard. And this seemingly ordinary wooden sword
Is the proof of your courage.
Is that actually what's written down? Encore, how do you know that? Your eyes are closed and you're not looking at the paper.
Yeah, that's what it says in the letter. How did you know, Encore?
Because you're not real, Ying.
Did it also appear in other Woolly stories?
Encore looks sad.
Anything else? Did the letter mention any clues about the next relic? We still have 2 to go.
Yes. It goes on to say, "Oh, little warrior, your adventure doesn't end here. To have your wishes come true, courage alone is not enough."
Right, didn't Encore say that her mom told her that if she believes in the stories, it can give her strength?
You need not look far, as the shield that symbolizes faith is buried right beneath your very feet. In a land covered in sand, treasures may lay, or there may be nothing at all. A land covered in sand.
I know just the place.
Yep.
Then let's go check it out. Sounds like it'll be a treasure hunt in the sand.
Yippee!
Wind guide me.
Oh, okay.
We're here! At long last, the brave adventurers reach their second destination. And thus, they start a hunt for the legendary Shield of Faith on this sand-covered beach. They say only the bravest adventurers can find it, as it puts their will to the test.
Time to comb the beach.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Ying can go left, Encore will go right, and you can take care of the middle. If anyone finds anything interesting, show me and we can take a look at it together.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. As you search the beach and find nothing, you can't help but wonder, does the shield of faith from the story really exist? Seems like you're lacking faith there, Rover. You dig up an old boot. Hey, no littering. Okay, the real weird ringing in my headphones seems to be gone. Or... yeah, which is good, because these headphones cost me like $300. I'd be kind of pissed if they broke after not even a year. Ooh. Surprise! An abandoned treasure chest. Who knows? Maybe there's something shiny inside. So I guess we're gonna have to go talk with... well, let's go see this first.
Bingo. This has to be the Shield of Faith.
What about...
Huh. There's a letter attached to it. I should bring it over to Encore and Ying.
never mind, the ringing's back. Oh well. Let's go open this first.
Cherish every game.
Okay. Thought for sure that that box was the Shield of Faith and that the other thing wasn't. Okay, anyways. Hey, Encore.
Well, did you find the shield?
Got it in my hands.
Way to go! I know who to call if I ever need to find something. I'll go get Ying.
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
You know, what I don't get is that the ringing only happens when I connect the headphones to the PS5, not when I listen to music with Bluetooth. So I don't know, maybe it's something in the settings that I have to resolve.
It's also made of wood.
But look how well made it is! With the Sword of Courage in one hand and the Shield of Faith in the other, it's an invincible combo!
Maybe I could try blowing in the socket, or whatever the plug is called. Is the wreath also going to be made out of wood?
The person who crafted this shield really knew their stuff.
There's also a letter.
Time for clues about the next relic, the Wreath of Hope. Hurry! Ying! What does it say?
Okay. Let's see here. It says... Congratulations again to you, my little warrior. Although the bulk of your efforts were in vain, you did not give up and continued searching. Hence, this Shield of Faith is your well-deserved reward. If you ever feel lost in the future, why not take a moment and ponder on the meaning of your journey?
What if we're still in Encore's illusion? That would be kind of massively fucked up, because it would mean that there would be no way to differentiate the real world from the illusion.
The firm belief in our hearts shall guide us through darkness until we reach the light of hope.
Is Encore gonna finish the letter again?
Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how can you find the Wreath of Hope? Bring with you your wishes and proceed to the Garden of Promise.
The garden?
Hmm?
The Garden of Promise. Oh, I think I might know where it is.
Fantastic! Then that's our next stop. Onwards!
It's not that far away, which is nice. Okay, thank God I actually got it. Oh? Seems like a pretty plain garden to me, Ying, but okay.
This is it.
This place, feels empty. There's nothing here.
Use your imagination, girl.
It is now. But it used to be filled with irises. This is my mom's garden. She used to love flowers and would plant a lot of them when she wasn't busy. before she left, she asked me to help look after it, and said she'd come see it with me when she's back. I watered them every day, hoping they could bloom longer. But these flowers only bloom for a short time. They all withered in the end. Dad told me, "Don't be sad, sweetie. It's the natural cycle of life." I understood that, but it always reminds me of my promise to Mom. I miss her so much. Now I see this shield and sword are all treasures that Mom left me.
Man, is this gonna be some kind of fucked up ending?
And here, I think she probably wanted to make a wreath with me using those flowers.
Encore, explain yourself, because this is getting a little bit disturbing.
Oh, Ying.
Is Ying also her imaginary friend? Encore, explain to me, why did you fuck up your OC this badly?
Thank you, Encore and Rover. Actually, when I saw Dad looking sad while holding the map, I had the feeling that Mom
Yeah, the girl knows her mom is dead.
might have left this treasure map to play a game with me. Maybe it is like what the grown-ups say. The gateway of wishes doesn't exist. And I may never get to see her again, talk to her, and tell her how much I've grown. But Mom must have wanted to give me a surprise. To make me happy. I am happy. Because we managed to find all the treasures she left behind together.
There are a few too many coincidences here that I need explained. Encore.
I'll definitely find a nice place to keep this sword and shield safe. I think we should end our adventure here. Thank you, Encore and Rover.
Yeah, the way she's saying it, we're ending it here? Go on, Encore. Encore?
Our captain hasn't announced the end of our adventure yet.
Oh,
And you're thinking about leaving already?
the mysteries are compounding.
Well, okay then. Let's call it a day right here. There's some stuff I need to wrap my head around too.
Yeah, girl, same.
I remember you asked me about the ending of the Woolly Warrior, right? Even though we finished finding the relics, Team Woolly's adventure goes on.
Yeah, I wonder if this is a sort of like never-ending story because you just can't accept there being an ending kind of situation.
There's still plenty of stories to tell. Oh, I know! How about you come to Encore's story session tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow? You mean right here?
Yeah, if you want to find out what happens to Team Woolly, come over and listen to the rest of the story. Be there or be square.
Okay then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Will we though?
See you tomorrow, Ying.
See you tomorrow, Ying. Okay, Encore, are you gonna
think this is a good ending to the story?
we're gonna explain a few things now, Encore? That'd be great. It deserves a better ending.
Yeah. After all, Ying didn't receive the wreath, and she didn't get to see her mother. Even though in the end, the little warrior did manage to collect all of the relics left by her, realizing her mother's intentions. But Encore still feels like something's missing.
Yeah, an explanation for how all of this is real, apparently.
In this ending, she didn't even make it to the Gateway of Wishes. Just like in the story of the Woolly Warrior. What do you think? Will the Woolly Warrior's wish come true in the end?
I keep thinking back at what she said at the beginning about how you have to believe that what's happening is real. So I'm just gonna go along with it for now because I think Encore actually knows that it's not, but she's pretended and she also wants us to continue pretending along with her. It will come true.
If it comes true, then she should be able to see her family again. After such a wonderful and interesting adventure, she must have so much to say to them.
I hate that I don't actually remember what Cloudy Fairy, I think the name is, the White Ulu said to the Black One after it said that it wanted to see his family again.
But actually, there is no true ending to Woolly Warrior's story.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Remember the play Ying told us about when she showed us the treasure map?
Yeah, okay, yes.
Ying said she'd already forgotten what most of the play was about.
Uh-huh.
All she could remember was that the hero had been searching for a legendary treasure to make their wishes come true.
Okay.
I knew straight away that the treasure map wasn't for the Woolly Warrior's sword. But it was a gift left to her by Ying's mother.
Okay, so it's a happy coincidence.
Want to guess how I found out?
Because you made the story? Because of the Woolly Warrior story.
Yeah, that play was about the Woolly Warrior's story. And I remember each and every part of it.
Because you're the one who made it.
Because that play was a gift from my mom.
Oh!
Now time for a story from Encore. In this story, there are no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather, it's in a little room. Every night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother, playing as the Woolly Warrior. Together, she and her mom create story after story about courage and hope. It also happens in a theater. Every day, the little girl sits below the stage. The curtain rises and the music plays. She watches her mother set everything up, bringing the Woolly Kingdom from the story into real life. Little by little, the Woolly Kingdom becomes real, and the Woolly Warrior sets off on her adventure. She first climbs the tallest mountain, looking for the legendary sword that can split mountains and seas. But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The Woolly Warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith that could brave any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The raspberry candy her mom hid could be anywhere. Her mom recorded all the Woolly Warrior's adventures, so the Woolly Kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker. At the last show, just before the Woolly Warrior got the wreath of hope, The show ended, but there was no encore.
Ah, and that's her name. Oh, is that why she asked if the ending to the story was satisfactory? Because she's never gonna see her mom again? What happened?
Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final show of our tour, she'd take me onto the stage to make a wish.
The Gateway of Wishes.
But she collapsed before the play ended. I was so scared. I tried to come up with ways to make her feel better. I even kept a daily to-do list. At the time, I thought that if I stayed a good girl like the characters in the stories, Mom would get better and better. But her illness got worse. She didn't get better. And the Gateway of Wishes never appeared. Encore didn't know what to do anymore. Mom just asked me to sit by her bed and tell her stories. So I told her about Warrior Cosmos, Fairy Cloudy, and many other things.
Oh man, this is getting to me a little bit.
She always smiled each time. It was right around that time when Cosmos and Cloudy appeared from the stories.
They're manifestations of her imagination, but also of the bond she shared with her mom. Oh, this is so sad.
Mom told me they're a part of life, and these stories will always be with me.
It's almost like a way of saying that she'll always be with her.
After she left, Encore had to become the woolly warrior, going on adventures on her own. Whether it was in the orphanage or with the Black Shores, Encore would write down everything she experienced. With these stories, Mom will know what kind of adventures Encore had and all the friends Encore made. Later on, Encore wanted to continue writing the Woolly Warrior story, but this time, it's a bit different from before. Now she has her own friends, friends that she can adventure together to find the Gateway of Wishes. Because finding that gateway is the only way she can tell all her stories to her mom. So, she knows how well she did.
I feel like Encore probably knows that the Gateway doesn't exist.
That's why.
But she wants to keep on believing. You wanted to go on an adventure with Ying.
Yeah, she said she had a lot to say to her mother. Oh, just like me. There's so much Encore wants to say, and so many stories that Encore wants Mom to hear. Our time with Ying reminded me of all of that. Even though Woolly Warrior's story has no true ending, will Ying's be any different? Will she be able to make her wish come true? In the end, Ying said the adventure is over, and it's just a story.
Okay, so I feel like there's two possible outcomes to how this is gonna end now. Either Ying actually meets her mom, or Encore comes to accept that every adventure has an end.
She said she was happy and satisfied with that. But Encore saw that look on her face. She looked really, really sad.
But it's okay to be sad sometimes, Encore.
Encore knows how it feels. Just like how it used to be. No matter what Encore did, Mom wouldn't get any better. My stories were the only things that could make her feel happy. It was Mom who made me understand the power of stories. That's why after I went on this journey alone, Cosmos and Cloudy came out of the land of imagination.
They're literally her imaginary friends.
And it's why Encore told Ying that our adventure should not end like this. This story deserves a better ending.
Also, Encore's story.
Oh, Rover.
Yeah, but Encore's mom is dead, I'm pretty sure. We should finish the story together.
Agreed. The story must have an ending.
Oh, okay, so she agreed with that.
But what should we do? Oh, there's no way we can bring Ying's mother back. I mean, the Gateway of Wishes doesn't actually exist in real life.
I knew she knew it. Then let's go find it in the story.
In the story?
I remember Cloudy said that if you ever find yourself in a pickle in real life, you can always go back to the Woolly Kingdom to search for clues. You also mentioned that's where the Gateway of Wishes is hidden, right? And you've always wanted to finish writing the story of the Woolly Warrior. This means the final stage of the story should be set inside the Woolly Kingdom.
Encore sees what you mean. Encore could invite you and Ying into the Woolly Kingdom and go on a real adventure with me, the Woolly Warrior. But the kingdom isn't some place you can go willy-nilly.
You need Yang to believe the Woolly Kingdom really exists. We need Yang to realize that we're her friends. Yeah.
That's for sure. We're a team together. We should make a wreath for her and let her know that our adventure is not over yet. Encore remembers it went something like this. The wreath is a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. How are we gonna make it?
I know just the person. Oh, Verena, right?
You mean
Ah.
Verena?
Yeah.
That's right! Verena loves flowers. She's a flower's best friend. Let's see if she has any ideas.
Okay, so this is going in a little bit less of a fucked up direction than I initially thought. So Ying is actually real. And I suppose if the play that Encore talked about was popular, that it would make sense that a kid would actually know of the story. And it also makes sense why Encore would tell that story, since it's one that she holds dear to her heart. Okay, so can I actually manage to do this without spending too much time here? Yes! Okay, thank God.
Cherish every gain.
I was legitimately expecting it to be one of those Ying isn't real. I think this is actually a bit more interesting, a bit less expected. Okay. Over here. I think I've gotten a bit better at aiming this thing. Never mind. Never mind. Oh god, stop, Rover! Whoops! Hopefully I don't die in this cutscene.
Hi, Rover. Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been? Are you here to see the new blossoms? You'll have to wait a while. They're still a bit shy. Hey, Verena! Not exactly. We're here to ask you how we can make the Wreath of Hope. The Wreath of Hope?
It's a long story.
I see. You want to help finish the story Ying's mother left her and make her wish come true. But I don't know how to make such a wreath either.
You just gotta make a wreath with tulips, right? I think it was tulips that she mentioned.
According to the story, this wreath is made of various kinds of flowers. It can reflect a person's thoughts, and it must blossom forever and never wither.
Maybe if you make it out of wood, somehow?
The flowers that can reflect people's thoughts. The ones that I can think of are water lamps. These flowers emit a faint glow at night, and passers-by use them to guide their way. Or wintry bells. Wintry bells bloom in cold and snowy weather. Seeing them in a cold winter will definitely make you happy.
I think we're putting a bit too much thought into it. The sword and the shield were made out of plain wood. I think the wreath needs to be equally as quote-unquote plain.
It can also be duvetches. Due to their sweetness, they remind people of sugary candies. However, these flowers all bloom in different seasons, so it'll be hard to put them together, let alone have them blossom forever and never wither.
You could just make it out of wood and paint it. What if we use Forte?
Yeah, I remember you created a Blake bloom for Rover that one time. That's a bit different. Flowers made with Forte are just artificial creations. They can easily break up without actual substance.
So far from everlasting.
It's not the same as life. Every life has its own journey, from blooming to withering, recording the feelings of every moment along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Feelings? Oh, I know! Since we can't really make a wreath of flowers exactly like the one in the story, we could make one using our feelings.
Feelings?
Yeah, exactly. When me and Mom made wreaths, she'd always ask me to pick my favorite flowers.
And Ying's favorite flower is gonna be tulips, if I'm not mistaken.
If I was feeling happy, I would choose a bright red flower since it made my heart feel warm. And if I was feeling unhappy, I would take a blue one. At this point, it really doesn't matter what kind of flower it is. All that matters is everyone's feelings.
Everyone's choice of flowers would be different.
We should make a wreath and tell Ying our wishes to make our dreams come true. I see what you mean. A wreath made with feelings. With that, you can express yourself. That's right! Let's find flowers that can express our feelings.
Or maybe it's more appropriate if it's a wreath made of flowers that express our friendship towards Ying.
When she sees the wreath, she'll definitely realize that the story of our team is still going. This way, we can all visit the Woolly Kingdom together, and maybe our wishes can come true. Do you mind if I help?
The more the merrier.
Once you've collected enough flowers, bring them to me. I'll help you weave them into a wreath. Great! Oh, thank you, Verena. Off we go! Check this one out, Cosmos. It's all golden and shiny. Just like Rover's eyes.
Oh.
You want to pick this one, Cloudy? Oh, true. This one does kind of lighten up the mood, doesn't it?
What's the next one, Encore? Well, I guess I'll go pick this one up. And this one. Okay, so we'll... Oh, I was not looking at the quest on the side. Let's just pick up these things too while I'm here and speak with Verena.
Have you found the flowers you want?
Yes. The pink flower.
Look how pink it is. You must have been in a really good mood when you picked this one. And these? These are Encore's picks. That's quite the selection, Encore. What do they all represent? Have a look at this one. It's gold and shiny, and it matches the color of your eyes, Rover. Encore picked flowers that resemble everyone. If we put them together, they can represent our whole team. Oh, that's pretty special. I'm sure it'll look really nice once they're all together. Uh-huh. Oh, one more thing, Verena. Can you leave a spot here on the reef?
Probably for one of Ying's flowers.
Leave a spot? It's for Ying.
Yeah.
We don't know what kind of flower represents Ying's feelings, so we should leave a spot and let her decide which feeling to put on there.
It's gonna be the flowers her mom used to plant. It's gotta be.
Got it. I'll take it from here. Thank you so much, Verena. Rover, when the reef is done, we can go tell Ying the rest of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon.
I won't be late. Perfect. So I'm gonna end the recording for this episode right here and then jump right back in. So, doodles!